Shalom, Kahala Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem Ruach. Double honors my teachers, the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and mercy to the elect, who are the house of David, reborn again in this generation. And Shalom to the 130 Yasharallah, who today are known as the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, who before losing our true heritage, we were known as, and still are, the true Hebrew Israelites of the Holy Bible. In today's lesson, I'm pretty much going to be doing a makeup lesson, right? And that's because these devils here at YouTube have banned two of my lessons, right? Well, really, they banned one, and because I got the strike on my account, this other lesson I had made, which was over 15 minutes, they decided to stop processing it and basically not let it be published. Now, before I get into what happened and explain where you can watch this, let me get this. This is Amos 8:11. Behold, the days come, saith Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai power, that I will send a famine in the land, but not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. So you know what time it is, Akim. You know, you've heard this scripture read over and over again, and I'm sure you've more likely been hearing it more lately, right? Because, you know, just as I'm noticing it, and I'm sure a lot of you are noticing it out there too, there's a lot of videos being taken down, and subsequently a lot new channels being created by the brothers, and you know, and all these things, right? And this is all because, you know, we're coming up to that time, right? Not only is Babylon the Great facing a physical famine of food, but we're now starting to see the famine of the word, right? And this is just coming because of more videos being taken down, okay? Now, the good news is that this is a sign. This is a sign that we are closer than we have ever been to the second coming of the Messiah. Okay, so you know, that's the good news. The bad news is that, you know, pretty soon, for the most part, we're all going to be on our own, save those brothers that have managed to, you know, build a support system, or, you know, or are going to be with each other in those days, right? Now, that being said, a lot of us out here, we're kind of on this on our own, right? Because, you know, we either live in a far off place, we're not part of an actual camp, you know, you know, you're basically just watching these lessons. Well, this is what you should do in these times, right? You should learn how to download these videos, how to actually make a copy of the lessons that you like watching, right? Or start backing up BitChute and Odyssey links that brothers put up. Now, me, for example, I pretty much upload all my banned content up to BitChute. Odyssey, they have this weird point system that you have to like pay or something, or you have to do certain things to upload videos, so it's a little difficult for me to do it. And honestly, I just haven't had time to figure it out. But for right now, I'm just uploading all my videos to BitChute. So, as you can see on my channel, I recently just got this strike here, right? Did we flatten the curve? Right? And that's the image you just seen when those two guys sitting on the bench asking, you know, did we flatten that curve? Now that goes back to the beginning of this whole COVID pandemic nonsense, right? Where they basically, you know, lured the whole world into or at least here Babylon the Great, into going into these lockdowns under a false pretense that it would only last 2 weeks, and it was just so that way they could flatten the curve. Well, look at us, you know, close to 2 years from, you know, now we're in a bad situation, right? Especially those who do not have this truth, right? The Lord, however, has watched over us who are watching, who are in this truth, right? In fact, He's blessed some of us, right? Now, me, like I said, I've been good. right? Save for the little lockdowns here, which didn't really affect me because I don't really go anywhere. I stay home, do the work, and work at home. And I have an office job, so I get to work from home. Right now, I'm having to go back into the office, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Now that being said, back to my channel. Like you can see here, I have I have a warning, right? And I have a strike. Now, the warning doesn't really mean shit, right? But the strike is a problem. Basically, I won't be able to upload to my third backup channel, right? Which is why I'm uploading this right now to my second backup channel, which the heat is cooled down on. And and I won't be able to upload again on this channel until February, or this strike won't go away till February 8th. But you know how these devils do it, man. They'll probably go through and probably strike something else that they don't like. I mean, of course, these devils have rejected both appeals, but that's just the way of the devil, man. He hides from the truth, right? Whenever the truth comes out, he wants to remove it. Now, that being said, I've gone ahead and uploaded this video here to my BitChute channel. So if you want, you could just, I'll add the link in the description. Just go ahead and come over here and you can watch it, right? Along with some of my other lessons that you can see here that have been banned. And you could find other lessons like or other channels like Apostle Tahar and his channel and some other brothers' channels. You can find them here as well, right? Now, like I was saying, I had 2 videos taken down, right? So besides that, did we flatten the curve video? That's talking about like the the situation, right? How these devils lie to get the world into the current situation we're in now, right? And the other video was just a simple video about an Edomite who actually visited Petra, and I just kind of go into like some of these own Caucasian created history and records proving that these Edomites are the so-called Caucasian race today, right? But like I said again, the reason why this video was taken down, it wasn't because of a strike, copyright, or hate speech or whatever. It was just because this lesson is 34 minutes, and when they gave me that strike on my account. I guess this video was still processing, but I could have sworn it was playing. But these devils never play fair. So what happened is they didn't let this video finish processing, and hence you couldn't watch it. So I went ahead and just uploaded it here to my second backup channel. Which, again, if you follow my main channel, right, the GMS LA Yeshaya, you'll see it under my posts, right, under my community links, and usually it comes in most of my followers' threads. You can just click it, watch it, right, or you can just simply go to my backup channel, Yeshaya GMS LA, which again is just my second backup channel. Now, just like that, these videos are gonna start going away little by little, and like I said again, it's not going to be like a sudden, wake up the next morning then it'll be gone. No, Esau does things very slick and sly, right? Where pretty soon you're going to start noticing that you just can't find as many channels that you used to follow. You're not going to be able to find as many updates, right? You're going to just start seeing some older, non-controversial videos, and that's going to be it. Right? And eventually this whole internet's going to go down, and these devils are going to blame it on some hack or some bullshit like that, and then they're going to bring the internet back up. But the internet that will be brought back online will be a totally different internet. It'll be an internet where you're going to likely have to register, just like they did in Australia, where you have to provide 100 points of contact, right? Well, you have to provide your driver's license, your passport, a banking, bill, or a power bill, some type of BS like that, right? And pretty much it's going to be a driver's license to go onto the internet. And if you want to get an idea of what that's like, just look at China's internet. That's ultimately going to be the internet that these devils will get back, because again, this is starting to get out of control. This message, that is, to the point where Esau can't control it, man. He can't control the narrative. All the phony camps and agents that he's funded and put out there to try to dissuade this message, like Vocab Alone, and the whole ISUPK and the One Body and Yahweh Shai, all these false camps who are pretty much bought and paid for. They're not doing their job, right? People are realizing that these guys are agents, and what's happening is that the higher ups, they want results. They want this information to stop. So that's why they're ultimately going to eventually come after this truth. Okay. Now, that being said, let's go and read this, because this is going to give you an idea, about what we're coming up against fairly soon with the world events. Now, this right here talks about, physical famine, right, with the food, but just as, things in the Bible have physical meanings, it could also have a spiritual meaning as well, right? And that's ultimately going to be like the word that's going to just suddenly, no longer be available, right? The true word, that is, right? Because you'll still be able to find backup videos and old videos of just, basic milk type information, but you're not going to be able to find like the heavier videos, the videos that these devils don't want you to watch. But let's go and read this. This is 2 Ezra 6:20. And when the world that shall begin to vanish away shall be finished, that's what's going on right now, then will I show these tokens. The book shall be opened before the firmament, and they shall see all together. And the children of a year old shall speak with their voices. The women with child shall bring forth untimely children of 3 and 4 months old, and they shall live. Right? Talking about premature babies, and how through the medical miracles that these Edomites have done, they're able to, preserve the lives of these untimely children, right? These like crack babies, or the babies who just, are having a hard time coming to full term because of all the pollution in the womb due to like the environmental pollution, things like that. And they shall live and be raised up. And this is the point. And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, and the full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. Right? Now, again, this is talking about the physical farmland out there, man. Right now, we're seeing it right now, that under the false pretense of saving water, right, these farmers are being paid with also a threat of fines to destroy their crops, right? And they're doing this because they're saying they're trying to save water. Well, what's going to happen eventually is, they destroyed, this last year, and it is going to be until this year, the next year, that is going to impact our system. And then all of a sudden, then we're going to start seeing that, hey, we have no more green beans, we have no more lettuce, we have no more, fill in the blank, right? And eventually the storehouses, which are going to be these stores like Walmarts, the supermarkets, Targets, all these places where food is available, they're no longer going to be able to stock their shelves, right? To the way that people are used to it. Now, this is the physical meaning of this, but like I said, this also is going to be this has a spiritual meaning, man. Which, when you look at the word, right, you're going to notice that this word, which has been sown in people, all of a sudden it's going to be, you're not going to be able to see it anymore. You're not going to be able to find these videos. You're not going to be able to, the full storehouses, which are places like YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, all these places where all these seeds of truth are basically being sowed at. They're going to be gone. They're going to remove these videos, and a lot of Joachim and Akwathim out there are going to be left to your own, right? To stand with the information that you managed to gather. That being said, like I said, man, you want to start learning how to download videos, and if you want to know how to do that, just go on YouTube and type in, or even go to Google, type in how to download YouTube videos, and you'll find hundreds of sites that help you download videos. Right? So if you find a good video, download it, save it to your computer, right? That way you go back to it later on, watch it, and you'll be able to hold on to that, man. So just like we're recommending that Joachim and Aquathium out there, that you store up a little bit extra food. Well, I'm recommending that you store some of these lessons, right? Some of these lessons that are very edifying, that you find good, might as well save them and stuff, right? Because you never know. But let's continue. And the trumpet shall give a sound, which when every man heareth, they shall be suddenly afraid. Talking about the second coming. And at that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies, and the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein. Right? And that's what's happening now, man. You know, people, being cold with each other, man. Turning against each other, right? This whole jabbed versus unjabbed, all the division that's being brought against people, that's what's happening now. The springs of the fountain shall stand still, and in 3 hours they shall not run. Whosoever remaineth from all these that I have told thee shall escape and see my salvation and the end of the world. Right? And that right there ultimately is talking about that scripture in Matthew that says, he that shall endure till the end, the same shall be saved, right? Because you see, man, this is the famous idiom that says, man, the race isn't to the swift, but to the steady, right? So, ultimately we got to pace ourselves off here. We got to get ready for Jacob's trouble that's about to come and fall upon all the wicked, right? I'm already starting to see lots of judgment videos, man. Right? A lot of brothers are showing videos of a lot of judgment going out to both the northern and southern kingdom out there, man. Some pretty horrific things. There's a crazy video I just seen, man, where people over in Haiti were eating some other man who was basically being burnt, was being barbecued and shit, man. We had this devil start eating on and shit, man. Man, things are going crazy out here, so, prepare for these evil times because they are upon us. So with all that, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem Ruach HaKodesh, double honors my teachers, the apostles, and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and mercy to the elect. Shalom.